Got a kind of a fun one for you here. These are in a camper upcoming. I wanted to show you how I redo them to try to, as we say, always put a little bit of soul back in the camper. I don't think these were original to the camper I'm working on, but they were in it for a long time. And let me give you kind of a close-up here. Kind of cool. Of course, I've already refinished them. They were more of that bronze kind of thing that they were doing in the 70s, which would lead me to believe these lights could have been from the 70s, maybe 60s. But I tore them all down, which is really pretty simple, and I'll show you when I put it back together. And I took them down, used a little bit of sandpaper, but mostly the green scrubby. Got it cleaned up, got it clean, and then just scuffed up the surface so the paint would stick. And I just used a gold metallic from the big box store. Didn't take very much. I put about 3 coats on, just let it dry in between. And my problem was this. I mean, the technology is really the same. It's not all that different, if different at all, honestly. It's just, this one's getting chewed up on the backside here. This doesn't work. This other one, no, it's been rewired at least once. But anyway, the clicker still works, but I just need to be safe and put those in the trash. Because I did buy 2 new ones off of, I think it was on Amazon, had them. And they're just like that, only they're new. There won't be any problems. The on-off clicks a lot smoother. So the parts associated, this is the part that goes up against the wall. And being convex, is that convex? It has a little room for the wiring in here. So I give you a little room when you pull your Romex or run your wire out to the Romex. Gives you a little room. And then these 2 right here, those are just to find yourself a nice screw that will screw into your wall. That's all that is. Now, to get this to that, we need this. And this is it's got the swivel on it. Yeah, well, if I had the whole thing together, it swivels right there so that you can move it wherever you need your light. And then all of the associated washers and things like that. So I think my first step, I should have practiced, I guess. I don't know. I was excited. I just got this on my front porch. Now, what I did notice is that on these old ones, wow, good thing I checked that. They did take and twist these wires. And I think that just helps it go through the twisty part. So I want to get this set on the inside. And I'm going to double inspect this one just based on the performance of that other wire. I can rewire that. That's not a big deal. Since I caught it, it's not a big deal. Would have been a big deal, and I've been looking for it forever. All right. So there's that. That's for the wire, and that's for the switch. So I'm going to start just by fishing it through there, and then leave enough slack so that I can push that out there. And then it just comes with this round nut right here, and it's going to go right on there. Well, theoretically, had I practiced, it would go right on there, as it is now. So I'll just tighten it up. There we go. Yeah. And that's in there pretty stout. Now I've got that much wire to go through here, because this part Uh-oh. There's why I should have practiced. There is a nut, I think, yes, on the inside. So, I believe I will take this nut and I will put it over the wire, which I should have done the first time, but you know, do it twice theater. We like to do it twice so that you can learn twice as well. Now, this goes theoretically through here, and then those threads are going to roll up into here, theoretically. And then I will attach the nut. Hey, it's working, folks. Folks, it's working. We're working. Hey, good. And I got this little 1/2-inch wrench. It doesn't take much. Just enough to tighten it down. You don't want to romp on these, you know, 60, 50-year-old items. Okay. So now, let me get as much wire out as I can, because we're going to have to really, we're going to add wire, obviously, now. That wire's not very long. See, we didn't get that much, but we're through. Now, again, we have got to put our washers back on here. And one of them has there's a flat washer that goes on, and then there's that one that has all those nubs on it. And that really helps it get a little more sticky for you. So we put the sticky side up there. And then we put these wires through here. Then this nut came out that way with the flange on it, or whatever you want to say, that hollow bolt. And so we're going to put it through those two washers, screw it down. There we go. Well, we're not to give much luck with that because the nut went through. So I think a better way to do this is we're going to take that part off. Ah, no, we're not. Woo! We're just going to have to be careful here. This is not going to authorized plan. So let me get that started. Boy, you would think that would have went a little easy. There, now we're rocking. No problem. Then I'm going to give it a little tight right here. I'll get a pair of pliers and pull a little more wire through, and then I'm going to have to bring the Romex through and hook in here. So, here's where we are. Got that in there. We got that right there. Look here. Now, that's going to look sharp. Gonna look sharp in there. And when I get this one done correctly, it'll go a lot faster because I practiced on this one. Look at that. I just think that if you have one of these over your bed on each side of the cabinet, on each side, I think it's gonna just be something that catches your eye and it's gonna look pretty cool. So that's really all there is to that. It's really not hard. The biggest thing is tearing them apart, paying attention, take your pictures, take any notes, and then shine them up and it looks like you got new old stock. But I got something else really cool to show you right now. Let this bumper play and please watch. We are getting ready to get socked in with some weather this weekend. And I think most of the country is, actually. And so I came out here to the Top Secret camper just to make sure that everything is cool and that we're good should we need to use it. Hopefully not. We'll wait till spring. And that just got me to thinking, am I as prepared as I could be? Because I like to do a little off-grid every now and then. Not a lot, though, but sometimes. And these folks at KAYINOW sent me this cool emergency radio. It is, isn't it? I mean, let me go through this so I don't mess anything up. AM/FM radio reception, music streaming. It has Bluetooth. integrated power bank, solar module. Solar. It'll charge with solar. And hand crank. It doesn't take very long to charge up. So that's pretty cool. Also, SOS emergency call function. You never know. You get out and you fall and you can't get up. Or you got a shop inspectors going crazy. Curly boy. An AA weather radio here in the States and Canada. Water protected. Flashlight reading lamp. Telescopic antenna. Let's see what that is. Oh, look. They didn't even say anything. It's got a compass. You got a compass. I like that. Right there next to the solar. And look here. Retractable antenna. It's not going to break off because you just push it back down. I think that's pretty cool. Here's the flashlight. There's the button. Not bad. Not bad. What's cool, though, is if you could see this whole part here, that's all speakers. So you're not going to get that gravelly, scratchy kind of sound that you get at a lot of Bluetooth small speakers. This thing, you feel it. You feel it. And I like it. Our friends at KAYINOW. Check them out. The link and everything will be in the description. Huh. Check it out. Oh, yeah. And while you're checking it out, HR has approved me to give this away on our Saturday Live, this upcoming Saturday. HR, he approves. And you'll approve when you win it Saturday.